Again, guys, I'm Tony Dethridge. I'm with Snorkel, and we're going to discuss the 3246. Again, 32-foot platform height with a 46-inch overall deck width. Starting at the ground controls, you can see it's a very simple ground control design. You really have two toggle switches, one of which is going to select your platform ground select, and then the other one is going to be your elevation from the ground controls. Hour meter right on the ground control panel with a push-pull emergency stop for power. We do have steel swing-out trays, and a comment was made earlier about robust people standing on the control box, so I'm about as robust as they get here today, so there we are. Okay, so again, very robust. So once the tray is opened up, at this point you have access to all of our major components as far as hydraulic goes. Your valve, pump and motor assembly. The pump and motor assembly, we're running about 10 gallons a minute max output. Reservoir, motor controller, and your pump contactors. The motor controller setup that we are using is a PG Trionics setup. It is a input-output type setup. You get the input from the controller. The motor controller then takes that signal and sends a signal out to the motor for proportional control. One of the things that we do have on the machine is we are a front drive machine. So that means your front wheels, your steer wheels, are the drive motors. The rear is where your brakes are located, and it is a completely enclosed brake, spring-applied hydraulic release. So one of the things that we have on our valve is an actual hand pump that you can build pressure in order to release the brakes in an emergency situation. You can hand pump the pump 5-7 times, that'll release the brakes, and then at that point you can move the machine in and out of the way from there. Okay? Easy access to all major wear items on this machine with the swing out tray. Let's go to the other side. We'll show the battery tray. Mark, I'm going to swing it around. So as Mark's turning this around, we do run a 24-volt system on the machine, which consists of 4 6-volt batteries, and they are 220 amp hour batteries. That's good. Exact same tray design on this side. From the outside of the machine, you have access to a lockable battery disconnect switch. So if you would need to leave this on the job site, you could actually put the padlock through it with the battery disconnect switch off, again for safety. We have access to the battery charger right here. The battery charger does have charge indicator lights on it. The indicator lights tell you if it's charging and at what rate the batteries are charged. There's a 50, 75%, and 100% light. Okay. Once the tray is open, again, you have easy access to the batteries for daily maintenance without really having to remove anything. Pop the tray open, you have access to everything right here. So again, one of the things that we want is we want to make sure that the operator does have full access to everything during the daily inspection so that they can see all the components. Okay. The stack incorporates maintenance-free bearings, so there's no grease points on the scissor stack itself. The platform does have fold-down rails. Our fold-down rail system is slightly different. We actually fold the rail down completely, not just part of it. 8-pin setup, you pull 8 pins, lay the platform down. At that point, it gives us a less than a 6-foot stowed height with the rails down.